up, y'all? It's J. Calderon, Stand Clear Entertainment, and we're about to get into this week's Boxing Talk. This Saturday, February 27th, it's a big boxing weekend. First, we have the much-anticipated showdown between Carl the Jackal Frampton versus Scott Quigg. This is a fight that the UK fans have been waiting for over 2 years for, and it's a much-anticipated showdown, and it's a great championship fight between two fighters that are undefeated and are looking to take over the 122-pound division. Now, Carl Frampton, I've been a very big fan of his for quite some time. I've watched him over the years, and this is a guy that has very good skills. I consider him the second best 122-pounder in the world, right behind Guillermo Rigondeaux. Carl Frampton has the boxing skills, he has quick hands, and he has good footwork with good, decent, solid punching power. And I believe that he has that Irish heart that's going to win this fight for him. He's going up against a big, tall guy that has good range and has very good punching power in Scott Quigg. Quigg is undefeated, but he hasn't had the significant fight like he's going to have this weekend. This is the major fight for him to show his British fans that he is the real deal. Now, this fight could end up in an upset with Quigg winning the fight, but I see Frampton, the Jackal, winning this fight by either late round stoppage or by a close split decision. This is a fight that he comes to the backyard of Scott Quigg, and he's going to put on a show. I think this is going to be the best fight of the weekend. I can't wait. The last time we saw Carl Frampton in the ring, he fought in the United States for the very first time, and he was dropped twice in that fight, but he showed that championship heart. He was able to get back into the fight and take over control of that fight and win a decision on enemy territory in the United States. And now he goes overseas to fight once again in enemy territory against Scott Quigg. And Scott Quigg, we haven't really seen that much of him except for the fight that he fought against a faded former world champion in Kiko Martinez, where he obliterated him in just 2 rounds. Can he do that again against a small man like Carl Frampton?
Nice little uppercuts that Quigg just fires into the mix. Got it.
Long, isn't he? Needs a few more feints coming forward.
Oh, like that!
Martinez shipping a lot of punishment here and nailed again.
He looks ready to go. Show Machismo as he waves.
I believe that Frampton will come out victorious in this fight, and I can't wait. Showtime is going to be showing it live in the United States at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So tune into that fight because it's going to be one hell of a fight, and I can't wait. The British fans have been waiting a very long time, and it's finally here. This is for the unification of the IBF and the WBA junior featherweight titles at 122 pounds, and we will be crowned a unified champion. And I would like to see the winner of this fight step up and fight Guillermo Rigondeaux because he will be the #1 contender for that title. Now also, later on in that evening will be on Showtime Championship Boxing. It's a rematch, a very exciting one between Julio Cesar Sena versus Hugo Ruiz. 2 Mexican warriors that put on a great fight last year, a tremendous fight where both men hit the canvas and they showed tremendous heart in this fight. I mean, these guys came out swinging and putting on a great performance. Hugo Ruiz is a very tall fighter at 122 pounds. He has very good punching power, and he was able to drop Cena, but Cena took control of the fight by getting off the ground and showing his composure for a very young fighter. He was able to work the body and also lay his hard-hitting power shots to hurt Ruiz and put him down, and the referee stopped the fight.
Good left hook and down goes Ceja. Good hook and down goes Ruiz. Make his case to the referee. Now the big hook. Ruiz is in deep trouble. Smart
It
enough
was
to
a good stoppage, and it was a great comeback victory for Cena. Now these guys are going to put on a hell of a fight this time around. But I think that Hugo Ruiz could definitely pull off the upset in this fight and make it into a trilogy fight. I'm looking for Ruiz to come back in this fight and get the victory, and we'll see a third fight later down the road between these two warriors, because these guys put on a great performance, and I see another great performance coming on this weekend. Now, in the main event of that card right there is the return of Leo Santa Cruz, now fighting at 126 pounds as the featherweight champion. I'm very disappointed in this matchup as he takes on faded former world champion Kiko Martinez. We saw him obliterated by Scott Quigg in his performance a couple of fights before, and I really don't see what's the sense of this man fighting and moving up in weight to face Leo Santa Cruz. I mean, this is a total mismatch and a total disappointment. I was hoping that Leo Santa Cruz would fight somebody like Gary Russell Jr. or one of the top contenders out there in the featherweight division. They could have made a much better fight, but once again, this team of Leo Santa Cruz is taking the same route that they took before they put him in against Abner Mares. Now, when he fought against Abner Mares, he put on a great performance. It was an excellent fight, an exciting fight, one of the top fights of 2015. A great victory in that fight against Mares. I would have loved to see a rematch against Abner Mares than to see him fight Kiko Martinez. He went back down to south of the border for this fight right here instead of moving up north and taking on a better competitive fighter in his next fight. But let's hope that he will get to face perhaps somebody like Carl Frampton if Frampton's able to win his fight and move up in weight to face a guy like Leo Santa Cruz, or get to have a fight against Gary Russell Jr. in a title unification. That would be a great fight to watch. But we have to see what Leo Santa Cruz does. I believe that he will blow out Kiko Martinez within 3 or 4 rounds easily in this fight. Now, moving along to HBO is also telecasting fights this weekend. And first up, we have Puerto Rican sensation, undefeated lightweight prospect Felix Verdejo making his return against an opponent that has basically a padded record, a guy that is very unknown from Brazil, a guy named William Silva that has no notable victories on his resume. He hasn't fought anyone at all. I don't expect anything from this man, Silva. I believe it's going to be an easy walk in the park blowout by the man they call the next Felix Trinidad, which is Felix Verdejo. And I see this man with great charisma, great skills, great hand speed, and also very good hard-hitting punching power to become the future of Puerto Rico's next superstar.
Verdejo feints with the jab, and then the right hand.
Dos Santos dropped this left hand as he did it. And got caught right over the top.
And you know, Tim, you caught it right at the end of that punch.
But Felix Verdejo needs to step up. Already Top Rank has already lined up a fight in April. That's how much confidence they have in this man to walk through his next opponent this weekend, that they're setting up a fight in April, perhaps in Puerto Rico. I hope that they get somebody that's a B-level competition, that has a well-respected name, somebody like a Raymond Beltran. You know, give us a better fight, because the guys that he's fighting are basically not doing anything for him. I believe he's ready to take the next step, and I hope that Felix Verdejo is everything that they say he is. Now, also, the main event of that HBO card is Terrence Bud Crawford, the man that is on the rise in the pound-for-pound listing as one of the top junior welterweights in the world at 140 pounds. He's defending his WBO title against Hank Lundy, a tough Philadelphia fighter. But this is a fight right here that I don't expect any real competition from. I believe Lundy's going to try to make it exciting for the first 3 or 4 rounds, and then Terrence Crawford is going to take over this fight, and he's going to manhandle this opponent the same way he went through his last 2 opponents, with great ease and excellent display of boxing skills, hand speed, and definitely good punching power.
Big left hook by Crawford. Tremendous exchange.
Oh my God.
Oh, down goes Gamboa.
tremendous left-hand shot, hammering Beltran in the corner. Crawford brings the crowd out of their seat.
Dominant win. Very impressive performance.
I believe he's going to stop Hank Lundy and get a very good, impressive victory once again to show that he is the top guy at 140 pounds right now. You know, they're looking for the Victor Postal fight, hopefully this year. Let's hope that that fight could be made, because that's the fight that the fight fans want to see. I know a lot of people say that they wish they could see him fight Adrian Broner, but that's a fight due to the politics of boxing that is not possible at this moment. But now with Al Heyman bringing his fighters over to HBO and HBO opening their doors to the Al Heyman stable, let's hope that these big fights can actually be made in the future. I would like to thank everyone that has been following me over the last 8 months as I have been doing my boxing blog. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel right here, J. Calderon Boxing Talk. Hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram, and also join that Facebook boxing group page, J. Calderon Boxing Talk. I'm J. Calderon, Stand Clear Entertainment. Thanks for your support. Keep watching and subscribe.